Innovation is in our community everywhere, and no, you don't necessarily have to go and look underneath a rock to find it. Just go on the World Wide Web. This week on the Emerging Bay, we look at the small business sector to see how they're finding solutions to common problems and needs in the marketplace. Through hard work and determination, small businesses can make a difference. Dennis Wood tells us about his story and how he's hanging on tight to keep up with the demand.
The standard viewpoint in Thunder Bay is that the city's shrinking, the city's dying, the forestry sector is suffering, jobs are leaving, and that's probably true. But I think for a lot of people, just going back to what happens personally in people's lives, they lose a job and they don't know what to do, but suddenly they're retrained, or they find other opportunities, or they find out, you know what, I didn't really like that job, and now I get to do what I want. We tend to think that if we want to have a business or we want to make a living, that we're going to build a building and we're going to sell stuff to people here. And the beauty of what I'm doing, and quite unexpected, it's a surprise to me, is that there's a huge market out there, and they don't care where you live. All they want to know is, I want to be able to order something, and I want it to arrive at my door fairly quickly. When the opportunity came up to actually shoot video that looked like my SLR portrait shots, where you've got a specific look, from that came the desire to get video that looked more like film, and I started posting footage, and we decided to post up, or actually to make some beta units. We put out an offer for 12 units. They were gone in about 2 hours online, and that's when I realized, well, wait a sec, because there's obviously a market and a lot of enthusiasm, and my own enthusiasm in seeing the images just kept feeding on itself. So my wife can attest to the fact that it became sort of an obsession, and one thing led to the other, and here we are today, and we're busy. I've left my day job for a year because I just couldn't keep up. What we have here is a high definition video camera, and what we've strapped on is a bunch of equipment here that is designed to capture an image that looks like it's shot on film. So we have a lens here. It's just like it's a 35mm camera lens. It's projecting an image onto a screen. In a camera, that would be a piece of film, but in this device, it's a screen. It's like the rear projection screen in your TV, so you can see through it. The video camera is basically videotaping that screen. So what we're doing is we're capturing an image exactly as it would be on film. There's our 20-year-old Canon SLR film. It's a 50mm lens. It's on a mount, and it actually is projecting. You can see probably the image inside the unit, and we're videotaping that, and that's it. My sort of sense is that you have certain people in the community, certain figures, and they're the ones pushing forward. They're saying, it's the glass half empty, the glass half full argument. And there's people who will look at what's changing. There's less grain shipped, that less trees are being shipped out, that energy costs are higher. But if you lock yourself into that mode of thinking, there's really nowhere to go. So my sort of sense of things is that you have to look forward, and people are looking forward. They're suggesting, value add in the forestry sector. We hear that all the time. I see that the city becoming probably less resource oriented, and I see these sorts of operations growing. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as a FedEx or a UPS or some truck can come to your house, or you can get to there, and you can maintain a web presence and establish a reputation and actually manufacture the products. Labor is not hard to come by. Machine shops, for example, the one that we're working with, is 10 minutes away. It's 10 minutes away on a bad day. It's 10 minutes away on a good day. Because the world is shrinking, it's really kind of irrelevant where you are.